Now, I don't know whether I need to do my intro over and there that but we're going to start from here. Hello, greetings, greetings, greetings. Hello. Please hit that like button. I am on both channels, Miss Cruiser 2 and Cruiser 007. So hello to everyone. I am Miss Cruiser, a Cruiser. And I wanted to come on real quick. This is going to be a quick video on both channels with me talking about why I still love Carnival. I have been doing more Royal Caribbean cruising than I have been doing on Carnival because Carnival has had some issues and have been getting a bad rap. Hey Jessica, thank you for coming back. So Carnival's getting a bad rap because they always, every time an incident happens, they're always showing people showing bad behavior. Um, they have people that's been fighting, folks who's been smoking the trees, and just all types of things. And so I felt like because of everything that it was showing, it was getting too rowdy for me on Carnival. And I started doing Royal, I wanted to switch back and forth anyway, but I haven't seen any of the rowdiness myself. I haven't witnessed any. But based on what I've seen on TikTok, Instagram, other people's experience, I said, okay, Carnival getting a little rowdy for me, folks calling it ghetto and all of those things behind it. But this weekend I went on, we actually went on Thursday. So it was kind of an extended weekend. We went on Thursday. We didn't get off till yesterday, Monday. And the reason why I did Carnival this time is because my daughter wanted to go on Carnival. She's been on Royal, this particular daughter. I have another daughter who's been on Carnival and haven't been on Royal. But the daughter, my baby girl, she's been on Royal, but she's never been on Carnival. And she wanted to go on Carnival. Her friend's family was going on Carnival. So when she told me about it, I just last minute booked it. I think I put it all together in 1 month. Put it all together. And again, I kind of was not really looking at Carnival because of other people's reviews. Well, the ship I went on was the Carnival Paradise. Okay, the Carnival Paradise, and I want to talk about why I still love Carnival and why it's the fun ship. But before I do this, let me show y'all a little review on what the Carnival Paradise is. It's a smaller ship. It's an older ship. It's a less expensive ship because it's smaller and it's older. But if I can find the video, which one is it? Is this it? Okay. Hey Tracy, thank you for coming back. So it obviously is an older ship. It don't have some of the newer updates, and you can definitely tell that it's an older ship. Okay, it don't. I like newness. I like new and pretty shiny things, but it was comfortable. It was very clean. And here's what. Okay, so while Carnival line often receives a bad rap for being a rowdy, boozy, and at times unruly, many travelers find that the brand core, the fun ship atmospheres foster an incredible friendly, casual, and social environment. The reason why I love Carnival is because Carnival, once you get on that ship for Carnival, it's like we are one. With the exception of very few, and I ain't seen them, so I'm having to say that just so I don't use no absolute. So for the exception of a few, when you get on that ship, we the United Nations. It don't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter who you voted for, what your political stance is, or any of that things. When we get on that ship, everybody's speaking to everybody, everybody's talking to everybody, everybody's dancing with everybody. We are having fun. Is it boozy and a little rowdy? Rowdy on the non-violent or non-criminal or whatever? Yeah. Yeah. But it's the fun ship. You're going to get on that ship and you're going to have a great time if you're into the turn up. Now, if you want quietness, Carnival is not the ship for you. But if you like the turn up, Carnival is definitely the ship for you. And that's why I like it, because you're guaranteed a good time. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a good time on Norwegian. I'm not saying you can't have a good time on Virgin. I'm not saying you can't have a good time on Royal, because I know you can have a good time on Royal, because I have myself a ball on Royal. But the turn up is a little bit better, in my opinion, on Carnival. The food in comparison is better on Royal, in my opinion. The drinks are about the same. On Carnival, you have to wait 10 minutes between each drink if you get the Cheers package. And you have to wait 10 minutes between, and you only get 15 in your package. On Royal, it's 5 minutes between, and there is no limit. Tracy said, Chappelle said, I can only do Carnival with my friends. My family would complain too much. I agree. We're planning on doing a family cruise, and we're going to go on Royal. So there you have it. But I have a good time on Royal. I do. I don't want to take anything from Royal, but the turn up is bigger on Carnival for sure. The food is better, in my opinion, on Royal. The Windjammer is much better than the buffet. Windjammer is the buffet on Royal. Is much better than the buffet on Carnival. A lot of people like Guy's Burger. I could take a leave Guy's Burger. And my daughter said it was way too hyped up. As far as the entertainment on ship, most times on the I'm saying the Utopia because that's the next ship I'm going. Most time on the Royal Caribbean, I don't even know who the cruise director is. On the Carnival, you know your cruise director and the fun squad. You see them on the ship. They walk around the ship. There's way more visible security on Carnival. Royal, not so much. On Carnival, when you go through there, they will have the dogs to sniff your bag. I've never had the dogs on Royal to sniff my bag. So when it comes, I have love for both Carnival and Royal. I have love for both. But again, I say the unity and the friendliness and the friendly atmosphere of the guest that's on Carnival, 100%. Carnival, 100%. And that was another video I was going to show from my cruise. And I did get permission to film and these people, and I did. In fact, they encouraged me to. So keep that. They encouraged me to, and hopefully that's right. Give all the in love. So sweet. Whether you are in love with a person or just in love with your life, y'all, that one was for you. I'm gonna play that one more time. That's right. Give all the in love. With a person or just in love with your life, y'all, that one was for you. So again, there are many reasons why, the comparison, why I yet still have love for Carnival, the fun ship. Is it still my favorite? It depends on what I want to do. If I want to go on and have fun but chill too, it'd be Royal, and I'm with family. But if I want to go on and I need a turn up moment, it's definitely going to be Carnival. But I cannot say enough how much I love the fact that when people come on Carnival, they come and they put all things aside and everybody's talking to each other like they know each other. I have another video, but I'm not playing it because they have music in it, a popular song, and I know they'll copyright me and block it. But people was going out on the floor who ain't never met each other and was dancing with each other. People didn't have any hang-ups. If somebody didn't want to dance, they would say no. Folks would leave them alone. I really enjoyed this trip, and it reminded me why I yet still love Carnival. So I will be jumping back between the two of them going forward. Tracy said, okay, Ms. Cruz, I might need to go on Carnival with y'all to give it another chance. I'll let Carnival go before 2019. Yeah. And when I started back cruising, I went on the Mardi Gras first, the Carnival Mardi Gras, and I had a good time on it. But then after that, I started going on Royal Caribbean, and it was like kind of back to back to back to back Royal. And like I said, going on this one reminded me I will be doing another trip around this time. Around this time right here, I'll be doing another trip back on the Carnival, and I'm also going to do the Super Bowl cruise. So that's two. You can do the one. We're going to call it the playoffs cruise, or it's going to be the weekend of Martin Luther King day. So it will be that weekend, and that will be either a 4 or a 5 day cruise. And we're going to also do, and I'm also do the Super Bowl cruise, and y'all know that's around Super Bowl. So more information will be coming out for those who want to join me. It's up to you, but I will be doing those in 2027 also. So, but this is what some people go for. My daughter kept saying she wanted to go because she wanted to see. Remember, the daughter that went with me, her name is Courtney, my baby girl, and it was for her graduation. But the reason why she wanted to go on Carnival is because she keep hearing about the turn up, and she wanted this right here. This is why people come on the Carnival right here. They want to get this guy's burger, a little margarita, and we're selling. It's a sale day. So that's why she wanted to go on. She wanted to try that guy's burger. So she finally, she finally got her guy's burger. My daughter loved hamburgers. She loved hamburgers. She said she wasn't impressed with the burgers, but she did enjoy the sandwich place. She did enjoy it. She said the sandwiches on there was good. And I do, the pizza on Royal is better. The pizza on Royal, I think the burgers on both of them. I had burgers on both of them. I'm not impressed with either the burgers on Royal or Carnival. I'm not impressed with Guy's Burger. It's just okay. I get one because I'm on it. But the pizza is better on Royal. But the sandwiches, the little sandwich shop, oh, Carnival got that sandwich spot. That sandwich spot is delicious. The sandwich spot is delicious. So anyway, so I just wanted to come on and share my thoughts about that on both channels. If somebody asks me, do you suggest Carnival or Royal? It depends on you and your personality. You can get a bad ship on either one. So also always research the individual ship, because the Liberty of the Seas that I went on in February and the Carnival Paradise that I just went on, they're about the same. They're about the same in size. They're about the same in how old they are. They're about the same in the condition of the ship. They're about the same. Hey, Jay Parrish, thank you for coming in, sugar. They're about the same. Okay. So if you compare the two ships, they're about the same. So when you're looking to go on a cruise, you're really looking for to research the individual ship that you're going on, whether that's MSNBC, whether that's, when I say MS, I'm talking about a newscast, whether that's MSC, I'm about to watch the news, y'all, forgive me, whether that's Virgin, MSC, Norwegian, Royal, or Carnival. Obviously, I prefer MSNBC over CNN and Fox. How about that? But you want to research each individual ship within that fleet to make sure it's a ship that you want to go on. Because you can't just go by, okay, it's a Royal, I'm gonna jump on it. No, you want to research the ship. And from what I've seen from the Carnival Paradise, it's similar to me to the Royal. Yeah, girl, I'm about to watch the news, child. You know, my mind is ahead of me today. I'm catching up on a bunch of stuff. But you want to reach to check out the individual ships. Let me see what Jessica said. I always assumed that the crowd would be too young for me, but it seems like it was a mixture. It's a mixture. It's not too young. And that's why I started saying, oh, it's going to be, they've gotten too rowdy and too young, but it was as many people on the ship my age and older. And then there was a bunch of people on the ship that my daughter age and younger. You know, when I was getting off the ship, I was close to bye mom, bye auntie, because they would run around with my daughter. Can I tell y'all, you got to watch what you do in front of your kids. Y'all know I love group cruising. How about the people that my daughter have met on the ship? They have a group chat now. There's a bunch of them. They have a group chat now, and they're organizing their next a group trip. I said, you know what? You got to watch what you do in front of your kids because they mimic you. Now my daughter's a little cruiser. She little cruiser. I told her I'm gonna get her a T-shirt to say little cruiser. But I think their next trip is gonna be on land. But a bunch of friends they met, some little fellas. And let me say, you ladies, come here, ladies. Come here, ladies. And I know my white sisters are on here, but let me speak to my black sisters a little bit. Y'all come here. Y'all come close. Come here. I'm just gonna tell y'all. It's just a few of y'all in here. If you're going on a ship where you want to kind of be flirted with, or you want to see the men, because on most times when you go on the ship, men are with their woman, right? They boot up. Well, if you go on a ship and you want to just kind of hang out or whatever, have a cruise bay or anything like that, go on Carnival. Men do solo trip. Solo and group. Sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully I'm back. Men do solo cruise and come with a group of men, and men do group cruise on Carnival. And I don't say that just because of this cruise that I went on and I saw that. When I was on the Mardi Gras in April, it was the same thing. It was like, where y'all came from? Oh, it's just 15 of us decided to get together and go cruising. This cruise, the first thing I met was a gentleman named Charles. He said, me and my friends said, hey, you off Monday? I'm off Monday. You off Monday? And they said, oh, it was a group of us, about 10 of us decided to just, come on cruise. So if you're looking for, not the date, you ain't not, somebody to dance with on the cruise, somebody to buy you a nice drink, somebody to tell you cute. Carnival's it. Carnival's it. Thank y'all for coming in. Hey, Miss Candace, she came in smiling. Hey, Miss Candace. He said, okay, cruiser, that's my problem. I'll look at this date built, and that's how I pick my ships. And you should. Also look at what date it was dry docked. Check out the dry dock date, because if it was recently dry docked, that means they're going to have a lot of updates on it. And even in the dry dock, when you see when it went in to be dry docked, it also give you a list of what was updated, so you can look at that too. So even the cabin I picked, I go Google to see if somebody have uploaded a review of a particular cabin. Like if I'm in M154, then I put in M154 and actually look at that actual cabin. Now every cabin is not, but a lot of people will go in and say, let me do a review. I'm in cabin, balcony cabin, 5th floor, 218. And then you could put that in and you could actually see the cabin itself. So you can review you can review it down to and it's easy. You can Google. Some people have theirs up on YouTube. Some people have it on TikTok. You can put in that cabin number, and sometimes you can find that cabin. And if you don't find that particular cabin, they will give you one equivalent to it and show you that one too, the bathroom and everything. So, yeah. So that's my review, and that's what I feel. I like them both. I like them both. You said I don't care if it's someone's granddad. I'm just trying to get into the pinnacle out. Okay. It's like, look, I ain't trying to marry you. I ain't trying to grown up with you. I'm just a lady on the cruise. It's nice for a gentleman to come up and say something to you every now and then. That's all. And then if you want to, for those who want a crew bay, I'm just saying, I might be wrong, but I ain't never went on a royal ship and seen a group of men. I should have uploaded that video from my TikTok. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about that real quick. But I ain't never seen a group of men on a royal. I will say that, unless it was like they was having a pharmacy meeting and they, or something like that. Then it's a mixture of people, But I have on the Carnival many, many times. Y'all, one time I went out. I didn't get on the cruise, but I went to see some folks off. Went to Miami to see some people off, and they were getting on the Conquest. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Sugar. They were getting on the Conquest. And as I was talking to people on the port, as they were, getting on the cruise and stuff, some folks I know, as I was talking to them, all of a sudden, drove of men was getting off this tour bus. and they were marching through. I promise you, it was about 55 men. And they were saying that every year, it was a group of men. I forgot the name of them. It's on my TikTok. I'll probably share it on my community board. It's on my TikTok. But they do this. There are a bunch of men that get together every year, go on a cruise. And while they're on the cruise, when they get to the Bahamas, they have shoes and clothing that they give to children when they donate. I mean, brand new shoes, Nike, the name brand. And they do like little sessions about, you know, self-help and helping the community and stuff like that. Honey, it was old men, young men, tall men, short men, fat men, skinny men, but they were but majority Black. Going on, I've seen it on Carnival. I've never seen it on Royal. Now, if that's your thing, I'm just saying, all the things you're looking at determine which one you want to go on. There's your little measuring stick. I'll just give you, I mean, throughout the whole video, I'm giving a measuring stick. Thank y'all for coming in and listening to me. I just want to share that. I'm gonna tell you, I had me a marvelous, marvelous time. More cruise opportunities coming up. Like I said, I'm already planning for 2027. I'm looking to go in January. Martin Luther King weekend. And I'm looking to go again in 2027 for a Super Bowl cruise. So I'm looking for those dates, and I will let y'all know just in case you're available and you want to join me. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope that y'all have a good day. Remember to live in peace on purpose. That's so important. And as always, no matter what you're going through, all is well.